deposited into trust bank and eventually forwarded into the to the CR at central bank. So this document, that is what is reconciled.
These ones, one, two.
We're talking about the document titled Collection and Deposit into the Janjangbure's Sub-Treasury Revenue Account and also for Brikama. Yes, right? Yes. So these deposits listed on this document are for what was eventually transmitted to CBD.
Yes.
Okay. But then initially, before the money was transmitted to CBG, it was paid into these trust bank accounts.
Yeah. What happens is, in the sub-treasuries, we maintain commercial bank accounts because we do not have an agent or central bank in the sub-treasuries. So what happens is all collections that are done through the sub-treasuries, they are deposited at that sub-treasury bank at commercial. They more you with the commercial bank account whereby these funds will be transferred to central bank to the CRM. So what this is seeking to do is to do a reconciliation of all the monies that are collected at that sub-treasury, transferred into the commercial bank account, and eventually from the commercial bank account, what did the commercial bank account transfer into our CRM? So that is what this is trying to do.
But the commercial banks would do the transfer to CBG at your request.
Yes, through a standing MOU.
Document, the document that follows. What is that? What is that? What is that document saying?
Okay. This document is also detailing out all the collections that were done at the level of the sub-treasury per day, so that we are in a position to know what has been collected over time at that particular sub-treasury.
All right. So these payments that these individuals were making, were they going to the bank to deposit into that account, or did an official from the accountant general collect these sums in cash and then deposit into the sub-treasury?
I believe I need to confirm. I believe they were paying at the level of the sub-treasury. They were not going to the bank, but I need to confirm.
Please do. And that's the rest of basically the documentation. There seems to be another. Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. We had revenue collectors or cashiers who will now do the deposits into the bank.
Okay, so the revenue collectors were underground collecting the money and then eventually deposit. Yeah. Okay, we will get back to that procedure later on. After this, should I call it a sale report? The one with the names and the amount. What would you call this document? Because it is not titled. The table.
The one that says Janjamburu.
Yes. And also Brikama. It's a table. It has payment slip numbers. It's date. There's a column for date. There's a column for the customer and then amount in Dalasi. Do we call it a sale report or do we call it, just so we know, and then we can move on to the other documents submitted?
Is it the one after? Oh, the Brikama one?
Yes.
Okay.
Both Birkama and Janjambure, just so we know,
The list.
yes, if we're referring to the document, what would you call this document?
This is a list.
Oh, you call it a list then?
It's a list of payees
Okay.
and their amounts, because all these was manual. So somebody had to sit down and compute this and come up with this table in terms of based on the receipts that we have, the manual receipts. So it was computed based on the name so as to know for that particular period how much was collected.
Okay, so we will call it a list of payees moving forward. Let's move on to the other documents submitted. I believe we're coming to the end of the compilation. It's a bank statement.
Yes.
From the central bank.
Yes.
And a statement of what account is this?
This is the Jammeh Commission account, and it's the Dallas denominated account.
Okay, so the Jammeh Commission had an account itself for at CBG.
Yes.
Was this the only account the Jammeh Commission had at CBG?
No, it's the one after this one. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th page. That one also is the Jammeh Commission, but then that is the USD account.
Okay. Alright, so these are the two accounts. And that brings us to the end of your compilation. Let's take a look at the second to last paragraph of the summons to produce.
The summons of the 3rd of
Summons
July.
to produce, yes. The dated 3rd of July. I believe you had a copy.
Yes.
Okay. The second to last paragraph.
Yeah.
Please read it out.
Take notice that all documents record.
Sorry, on the first page, I mean.
You are required to respond to these summons not later
Second to last paragraph. The one that starts with you are hereby summoned.
hereby summoned to produce
Sorry.
copies.
Sorry, please stop. It seems, can you pull the mic closer to you? Please try again, let's see. You can read it out.
You are hereby summoned to produce copies of all documents, records, correspondences, or any other material in your possession, custody, or control relating to the subject matter of the inquiry, including but not limited to the receipts of the sale and disposal of vehicles of the former President Yahya Jammeh.
So this compilation is submitted to the committee on the 20th of August 2020. Is this compilation the only document and records in your custody and control in relating to the subject matter of this inquiry?
I would need time to consult to find out.
You have to answer this question, madam, because you've read the paragraph.
Yes.
It's clear.
Yes.
And it's very detailed. What it's asking for is very detailed.
Yes.
And what you have submitted, you've taken a look, we've gone through it.
Yes.
Compare it to what is written in this paragraph and what the committee was seeking from you. And tell this committee right now whether this is all that you have in relation to this summons to duty.
As far as this document is concerned, this is not all that we have in relation to this subject matter.
Thank you. So why is it that all that you have has not been submitted to this committee when the summons has been very clear?
That is why I am asking to allow me permission to find out if this was the only thing that we submitted.
You want to do that now?
I want to do that now.
Honorable Chair, will you let her consult?
I didn't hear what you said. You said what? You wanted to consult?
I had asked, yes. I had asked, Honorable Chair, I had asked her, she read out the paragraph and what the committee needed from her department. And this is what she has submitted to the committee. So my question was, now that she has taken a look at what was submitted by her department, and she has read out what the committee was looking for from her department, now is she telling us this is the only thing that they have, and she says she needs to consult?
But I think I heard her say this is not all that they
Yes,
have.
so yes, and I eventually asked, why is it that this is the only thing we have received? And she's saying she needs